Howdy. Figured I'd give one of these epic talking rants in my car. Um, if you're aware, I'm unemployed right now. It's been 2 months now. Of course, it's not easy finding a job when you're older, as well as just finding a job as it is in my field of accounting. So, the reason why I'm making this video is just to tell you about my job experience yesterday. So I found a job on Craigslist. They were looking for a bookkeeper, accounting, whatever. Um, Note to self: beware of Craigslist jobs, which I was to begin with, but um, you know, as well as things are going right now, I decided to do it anyway. So anyway, the guy calls me up, wants me to come in for an interview. Great. So he texts me the address. So I look at the address and put it on the map or whatever, and turns out it's a residence, a house. And needless to say, he doesn't tell me this beforehand, that hey, it's a residence. Which I get it. I mean, people work out of their house, no big deal. But anyway, I think if you're looking to hire somebody and you want them to come to your, come to their house, you need to let them know it's a residence beforehand, because not everybody's cool with that. I mean, that's not a very comfortable position, if you ask me. So anyway, I'm like, all right, well, I'll go for it and see. I ain't got nothing to lose. So I drive over there and get there, and there's 3 cars in the driveway. There's nowhere to park, so I parked on the street. Get out of my car. I go to the doorbell, ring it. Waited 30 seconds, didn't hear from anybody. Looked it was a glass pane mirror window there. Looked in there, didn't see anybody. So I rang the doorbell again, and again waited 30 seconds. Nobody came. So I went back to my car and texted the guy. I'm like, I'm here ringing the doorbell. So at that time he came out. It was almost like he was the butler there, and brings me inside and doesn't really even make it look like a friendly type of thing. Like I'm at a house here, you got to make it a little bit warmer here. He doesn't ask me, hey, you need to use the restroom, do you want anything to drink? Nothing. So he escorts me through the house to the garage, open up the door, and lo and behold, I mean, it's air conditioned. It's a nice, he's got a nice setup there. I'll give him that. There's I don't know, maybe 15 employees in there. Now, grant you, there was 3 cars out in the driveway. So that right there didn't add up in my head. I don't know, maybe they walked, who knows? You never know, but that already, didn't add up in my head. I was already not going to do it to begin with. So walk in there, and I guess the guy that I was interviewing with is, right there in the garage, in the wide open space. And there was no privacy. There was nothing. And I'm saying to myself, all right, you're actually going to interview me with all your employees right here. I mean, we're going to be discussing money and whatever else, right? That's not something everybody needs to be listening to. So he doesn't even acknowledge the fact that I just walked into his house or somebody's house and went into the garage. He doesn't even start off like, hey, I got this house business here, and is this something you're comfortable with or whatever? Doesn't even go there. Goes right to my resume and brings up something about you got experience in whatever. I can't remember what it was. And I didn't. So, it was already a red flag. So I was like, look, I'm out of here, man. Best of luck to you. And I kind of, got up and they kind of, walked me out to the front, or the butler guy did, and that was that. So, the moral of the story is, if it's a job on Craigslist, just beware. That's about it. I had an interview last week. Hopefully I hear something this week. So, just got to keep plugging away. Stay strong, people.